Hey, what's up guys? Kevin here. Welcome to the Snowboard Pro Camp live stream. Hope you guys are all doing well. Gonna be on here for the next hour to answer all your snowboard questions. So definitely hit me up with anything that's on your mind. Here in Whistler, we've had some great spring days snowboarding. Lots of good days up there. Still lots of snow, and just overall the conditions have been great. TJ is gonna be joining us towards the end. So if you guys have any board questions for TJ, definitely hit us up towards the end of the live stream. I'm also going to do a giveaway on this live stream too, so pretty stoked about that. And yeah, hope you guys are all doing well. Hope you've gotten some snowboarding in the last, at least in the last month. May is a tough month for snowboarding. There's not too many places that are open, but I know everyone down in Australia and New Zealand, South America, everyone's getting geared up and ready for the snowboard season down south. So I hope you guys are getting some snow on the way. And for us here in North America, we have a few options for summer snowboarding at Mount Hood with High Cascade, Timberline Lodge. We also have a few places with Woodward throughout North America, and yeah, Whistler and Mammoth, and I think down in Breckenridge in Colorado, there's still some snow. So a few places left, and in Europe too. You guys have massive mountains over there in Europe. Shout out to everyone in Europe for staying up late as well. So yeah, a few options out there, but yeah, we're making it work, and it's been great here in Whistler. To start off by giving a few shout outs. El Stacker says to smash the like button. Thank El Stacker, you're a legend, man. We got Brian G on here. And also we've got Bad Riders. What's up, man? Adam, thanks for tuning in. We got Noah, JC hello, says hello snowboarders of the internet. That's like a angry snowboarder reference right there. Dan Val. Dan Val says, yeah, maybe some resorts might open up early like in previous years. So you must be down in Australia, man. Yeah, I hope you guys have a nice early opening to your season. Jack Ripper says snow's falling in Mammoth. That's incredible. And yeah, and Jen is on. And Jen, what's up, man? Hope all is well over in Belgium. Benjamin says to come to Perisher this season. Yeah, hope to get back down to Australia. Love it down there. Dan says, why do you prefer union bindings? Do you recommend EST bindings or channel boards, or fine with mini disc? Yeah, I would recommend more union. I rode ESTs for many years, and the issues that I've had with those is that the screws, if you're not constantly keeping them tight, they can loosen off, and then your feet end up just like sliding out, and just too many unnecessary issues with the EST system. And I find that with the traditional like 4-hole disc system, that works totally fine. So I'd recommend discs. I like unions. They're just simple and comfortable, and they've got some good tech in them. So yeah, I've been liking unions so far. I've got the Atlas set up over here on the GNU Space Case, and I've got some Forces set up on the Capita DOA. And Adrian, what's up, Adrian? Thanks for tuning in. Says some Colorado resorts are opening for the weekend. Nice. Scott says, any suggestions on mountains in Canada? Just over in Michigan. Canada right now, there's only, I think, not too much open, but Whistler, there's anything at West is incredible. I would just, yeah, any of the Alberta, British Columbia resorts are all incredible, so I'd recommend them all. Pablo says, come to Mammoth. We got a lot of snow this week and days of powder. Awesome, Pablo. Yeah, we're considering it. We're considering a trip to Mammoth for maybe early June. Robert James is on here. Says, what's up, Kevin? I'm coming back up this weekend. Hope to ride with you this time. Yeah, for sure, Robert. Yeah, gonna be up this weekend, so I'll keep an eye out for you, man. We'll definitely do some laps. Ezekiel Marr says, Cardrona is my mountain. Awesome. Vane 4K, what's up? Shout out. She says it's 1:06 a.m. in Europe. Yeah, thanks for staying up. And Jack Ripper says, Mammoth just announced they'll be open until August. Wow, Jack, yeah, that's amazing. I think it's that elevation down there it's that elevation at Mammoth that just keeps things a bit colder and keeps the snow coming, so that's great. Vane 4K says that they smashed the lake. Awesome, thanks, man. And Jack says he's an Australian. Yep, Australia season's about to kick off. Gabe says, so jealous of you being able to snowboard in the summer. Yeah, I feel pretty lucky to have the chance to snowboard in some of the places throughout the summer, and yeah, it's cool. I feel like the options are there. It's just about making it happen. Whether you go to, if you're in North America, you hit up some of the summer spots. They have camps, but then some of the places are also open to the public, like at Timberline at Mount Hood. You have the public option and the camp option. So there's a few things going around, and I know the summer camps with Woodward too. You can only do the camps, but it's a really cool, fun thing to do through the summer. And yeah, you can always make the trip down to the Southern Hemisphere if you can swing it. And Tim's watching from Squaw Valley, awesome. Joshua watching from New Zealand. Apex Films, thanks for tuning in. Kevin Ma says, sup from San Francisco, heading to Tahoe this weekend. Nice, Kevin, yeah. Let us know how it is, man. I hope you have a great time. This is Magnums, is watching from Florida. Very cool. And Elon says, hello from Scotland, love your videos. Thanks, Elon. And Flynn by 82, and Jen. And Nathan Harvey, do you think Nike should come back to snowboarding? Yeah, they made some pretty nice, comfortable boots. I know a lot of people were big fans of the Nike snowboard boots. So I would say, yeah, definitely. Yeah, the more options that we have for snowboard boots and brands and just people making quality gear, the better. I've recently been wearing Vans snowboard boots, and I've really been loving them. They're just very comfortable and practical, and you know, to get the job done. So I'm a fan of more companies making more kinds of boots. Gives us more options, and hopefully more competition means that the prices of boots will come down as well. So yeah, love it. Waldemar watching from Norway. Adrian says, do you prefer Union Strata or Atlas? I haven't actually ridden the Stratas. I know TJ likes the Stratas, but I think it just depends on what you're riding that day. The Atlas are more for all mountain and powder and gives you more stability. And I think the Stratas are just, they're like a little bit more leaning towards all mountain and park. So it's like if you want that binding that can do a bit of everything, I think the Stratas are the way to go. And Apex Film says, snow is starting in Australia. Awesome. Yeah, we got to get down south. And Joshua Mallet says, snow's been falling at Snow Planet Indoor Park in Auckland. Nice, man. Yeah, we'll have to hit up Snow Park at some point too. Maybe we'll come down, meet up with David Jones and meet him in Auckland, and then head into Snow Planet. That'd be pretty fun. Ezekiel Mars says, come back to NZ, New Zealand. Yeah, definitely planning on coming back to New Zealand, riding at Cardrona. That was a really good time last year. And Frank confirming it too. Mammoth is extended till August. Chuck says, morning from New South Wales, Australia. And Gabe says, had snow 1 week ago in Edmonton, Alberta. Awesome. Apex Films from Mount Buller. Jack Nelson, what is the best budget board? Oh man, the very best one. I don't know. What do you guys think? What's the best budget board? Maybe the Capita Horoscope. The Capita Horoscope is a really fun budget board. I rode that last summer. It was a really fun one. Yeah, I don't know. Check that one out. All right, Bad Rider says, Orca's looking good in the background. Last year's graphic kills this year's. Yeah, the Orca this year, the black with the white like eye is kind of a little bit more plain. Yeah, the blue. I think the blue is pretty fun. They should have kept with a colorful board, I think. JW8 says, "What you giving away?" Yeah, so I'm gonna give away a SPC hat, also an SPC beanie, and gonna give away a pack of SPC stickers. So if at the end of the live chat, just gonna scroll through, pick somebody randomly, and send off a sticker, hat, and beanie pack. So yeah, just to say thank you guys for tuning into the live stream. I know a lot of you guys are like tuning in every week, so I want to do more giveaways. So gonna start with giving away a beanie, hat, and sticker pack. So you don't have to do anything to enter. I'm just gonna randomly pick somebody out of the live stream, and then to claim your prize, just DM me on Instagram. So if you haven't yet, follow me on Instagram at SnowboardProCamp. Send me a DM, and I don't know how you'll be able to prove that you're the person in this live stream, but you know, if Apex Films wins, just say, "Hey, I'm Apex Films. This is my address and name," and I'm sure we'll just rely on the honor system to send it out. But yeah, so gonna give that away. Let's give it away at like at the 50-minute mark. TJ is coming too at around the 40-minute mark, so maybe TJ can help with the SPC merch giveaway too. Awesome. And L Stacker says, "I loved the buttery backflip video." Thanks, L Stacker. Yeah, that was a fun one. Me and TJ were up there riding, and TJ was getting down the rodeo fives, and so practicing his backflips and adding in the rodeo element, that extra back one into it. And yeah, I was doing some butter threes, like nose roll threes, and those were really fun. Doing them switch or cab, doing the cab three rotation, and yeah, that was just like a really fun day. And yeah, I got the vlog out, so that was a good one. And we still have a weekend left. And yeah, if you guys have any video requests too, definitely hit me up. Jay Muller says, "G'day from Australia. You hitting up Falls Creek this season?" I don't know, maybe. Yeah, we'll see. We'll definitely keep you posted of where we're going to be in Australia. And Apex says, "I recommend Parachute and Threadbow." Those are good spots too, yeah. Chuck says, "New South Wales resorts are getting dumped on this weekend." Awesome. Nathan says, "Would you rather have 20 bluebird slush days or one patter day with a foot of snow?" I think I would go the 20 bluebird slush days, because there's something about snowboarding with the sun. Yeah, sun is pretty awesome. A foot of snow is not that much either. You need more than a foot. But yeah, I'd go for 20, man. 20 straight bluebird slush days. It's pretty fun. Maybe if you dropped it down to like 4 bluebird slush days versus one patter day with like a foot and a half, then I would probably take the patter day. Adriana, I guess I should ask, what's your favorite preferred union binding? I think my favorite are the Union Atlases. They're pretty nice. Yeah, I'd say those are my favorite. The thing I like about them is the ankle strap is kind of got like a 3D mold to it, so it's really comfortable across your boot. Just keeps you nice and secure, but also is soft and just doesn't feel restrictive. I feel like that's the best. The best part is it doesn't feel like it's restricting your movement. Toby H says, Europe boys here staying up for the live stream. Yeah, thanks, man. And the Acoustic Child's watching from Seattle. El Stacker's watching from Boise, Idaho. Sage says, hey dude, I've been watching for a while and my brother and I go to Colorado from Kansas to ski a couple times a year. Would you have any advice on how to adjust to the altitude? Yeah, that's a tough one. I feel like when I go to Colorado, the first few days, it kind of feels like you have just like the flu or something. You're just not quite feeling yourself because of that altitude. I would just recommend maybe drinking lots of water, trying to, just eat healthy, going to bed at a good time, and maybe like the first couple of days, not pushing it too much, because I feel like it can be maybe hard on your system going too hard those first few days. So just knowing it's going to take like a day or two to get used to that altitude. I think you can take altitude. I think there's altitude pills you can get as well. I've never taken them, but it may be something to look into. And just someone's watching from the UK. Cruzy685 live from Tasmania. Still have to travel for good snow. Crazy. Yeah, I don't think, is there resorts in Tasmania? I don't think so. And Kevin Ramos is watching from Vermont. Says, come to Vermont. Lucas, Kevin, greetings from Slovakia. Just submitted my master's thesis an hour back. I finally have time for life again. Nice, man. Yeah, well, congrats on finishing up some school there, and yeah, enjoy your time off. Nathan, who's your favorite pro snowboarder? I don't know if I have a favorite one now, but a few years ago, my favorite one was Eero Itala. He's just an amazing snowboarder. He's got lots of cool parts in snowboard videos. Some of the old MacDog videos, like which ones was he in? I can't remember. Picture This was one of my favorite movies by MacDog, and also just check out some of the old MacDog movies. There's a lot. Eero Itala's and Follow Me Around is another one. And he did another one. It's called From With Love. So 3 MacDog videos that had Eero Itala in them, and I used to watch those all the time about 10 years ago. So he's a good one. Orange Please says, hey, from Switzerland. So excited I get to watch this one live for a change. Nice, man. Yeah, thanks for staying up from Switzerland. And Adam Bad Riders with a recommendation for altitude, and says exposure is the only way to adjust. Yeah, I would agree. I feel like after a few days you just start to adjust to it. Johnny Snipe says, I've got the 2020 Stratas and they're amazing. Nice, man. Yeah. I'm going to have to check out a pair for 2020. El Stacker wants to do some indoor snowboarding. Teddy 2 Sticks. Spring is starting in Chicago. Boo. Yeah, man, I feel your pain. You just have to make the most of this warm weather. It is nice to be out in the sun. That's one nice thing about the spring and summer. And Daniel, hello from South Australia, everyone. Yo, Daniel, thanks for tuning in. And Josh, I've not ridden the Never Summer Prototype 2. But I know a lot of people that love that board. Bradley says that he shreds at Timberline, and yeah, Timberline is the resort on Mount Hood, the place where they have summer snowboarding for June, July, and August. And yeah, it's a really cool spot. It's about an hour east of Portland. So if you're within driving distance, I highly recommend it. But if you're not within driving distance, I think it's worth the flight to Portland for sure. Chuck Van says, yes, basic for a budget board. Absolutely. Yeah, that's a good call for a budget board as well. And Johnny says, I rock a Rome SDS Artifact and a Rome National, both fairly priced boards. Yeah, that's a fair call too. Rowan says, loved your videos, Kevin. Watched a ton of you before taking my first slope with my snowboard. Awesome. Yeah, really glad that the beginner videos helped you out, and gonna try to get on to doing more videos, beginner videos weekly. Sometimes it can be easy to just forget about putting up the new beginner content, because I've done quite a bit, but it's always good to refresh the videos and come out with new ideas. So yeah, glad those videos helped. And yeah, the beginner videos are key, like just helping more and more people get out there, get out snowboarding. So really glad that they helped you. And Ford says, I noticed you're transitioned more to using the DOA now instead of the space case. Is there any particular reason for that? Just wondering. Yeah, so in the spring conditions, the DOA, I feel like, is performing a little bit better because it's a stiffer snowboard. So in the conditions right now, it's very slushy. It's kind of like kicks you around a little bit. And having a stiffer board, I feel like it helps me to stay more on top of that slush. I think the DOA is slightly wider too, maybe just a little bit, and that's helping me to stay on top of the slush too. If you sometimes when you start to turn through the slush, your board can sink, and then maybe grabs onto your boots a little bit. So having a slightly wider and just stiffer board, I feel like just gives me more stability through that slushy snow. But yeah, the GNU Space Case, I think, is still my favorite board for normal conditions. Really love it just for riding around the mountain in more normal conditions for sure. James Keenan says, Kev, you boys back in Europe this winter? Yeah, gonna plan to definitely be back in Europe. Want to go to Italy for sure, and we'll probably end up hitting a few other places, maybe in, Austria or France. So missed Europe this winter, but I think it's on the top of our list for next winter, is to at least one like long trip in Europe. And JT Muller, are you going to try some one-footed style tricks like Scotty Stevens? I don't know. Yeah, the one-footed tricks, they're a little bit scary. Possibly bust some out this summer if there's like a good setup. But yeah, he's the master. Scotty Stevens, he's the master of the 1 foot. Catman Snow is watching from Sweden. And Amy Cotterall with an awesome question. What's the best part of snowboarding in Japan? It's definitely the powder. They've got it's like they consistently get a lot of powder and snow through January. And then on top of that, the mountains they're not as steep. They're more like intermediate style mountains, which makes it a little bit more friendly for riding high speeds through the powder. So you can just really ride at high speeds through the powder and not worry too much about what's ahead of you. And also the way the trees are very spaced out, and it just makes it for like a really unique, fun tree riding experience too. So all those things combined. But yeah, the best part is definitely just the consistency with the powder snow. And Johnny Snipe says, I just did my first switch front 360 today. Awesome, man. Congrats. That's amazing. Yeah, that's a fun trick. Really like those cab threes. Yeah, they're really fun. Nathan Harvey says, any tips for learning switch on a directional board? Yeah, it doesn't, you can still ride switch very well on a directional board. It is a little bit easier on a twin board, but yeah, it's still absolutely possible. So yeah, just keep with it. Put some switch practice in every day. When I was learning to ride switch, every time that there was a part of the mountain that was more mellow, I would always get into riding switch. I would even try and do like days of riding where I rode switch the entire day. So when you're learning switch, I think it's just really important to try to get to 50% of your day being riding switch. So yeah, just set those goals and you'll definitely do it. And don't let a directional board hold you back. You can definitely do it with a directional board. Awesome. Just going to scroll down a little bit. Snowboard Life 14 says, do you have plans for new merch? Some new merch is in the works. Was supposed to have it a few weeks ago, and there's a bit of a delay, but I think sometime next week we're gonna have some new merch for you guys. And JC says, do you use your Atlas? Any reason to have 2 binding sets, you think? Yeah, you can definitely have reasons to have multiple sets of bindings. You can have a pair of bindings for the park and then a pair of bindings for all mountain and powder days. And yeah, so for the park, you want a binding that's a little bit softer so that it's just a bit more, you can kind of like get into those positions for doing tricks. And then for powder riding and riding at all mountain at high speeds, you want more sturdiness and responsiveness to your bindings. So a stiffer pair really helps for all mountain. So you don't have to have 2 sets of bindings or multiple sets, but yeah, if you're into it, you can definitely do it. But you can get away with 1 set as well. Dominique says, can you get deep carves on your canoe? And if so, what are your tips on how to get those deep carved turns? Yeah, you definitely can. You can definitely carve really well on the canoe. So tips, I guess like tips for carving like really deep is, when you're trying to get a really deep carve, you don't want to get too much of your body weight out over the snow. That can cause you to slide out. So it's kind of about using all of your joints, so your ankles, your knees, your hips, flexing all of those and using them to create the angle of your board. So you're getting more of an angle between your board and the snow, which is going to help you to carve and dig in that edge. But at the same time, making sure that you're bending so that your weight is still staying back over your snowboard a little bit. So by doing that, you're gonna create that edge angle that helps you to carve, and then the weight isn't gonna be way out over the snow, which may cause you to slide out. Try to get it back over your board. And also, a great tip from Ryan Napton, I remember him saying this when I was riding with him, is that you want to slow things down a little bit when you're really trying to carve with like big carving turns and getting really deep into a carve, is to not always be going really fast, and also picking like the right slope for it. So for the best carves, I think you want more of a mellow slope. So even if it's a green run or easy blue, where there's not a lot of people around, that's where you can get into some really fun and deep carves. The steeper the run, the harder it is going to be to carve. And I think that's true with speed. It's like when you get going too fast, that's also when it's can make it harder to carve. You do need some speed to carve for sure, but yeah, not going too fast and finding a mellow slope can also help you get into those deep carves. Cataman Snow, Sub Kev, how was your day on the mountain? So actually took today off because it was kind of like a mix of dark clouds and rain up there today. But yesterday it was incredible. We were up there with a big crew, and me, my TJ, and a bunch of friends up there, and it was just a really great time. We actually filmed a video on butter threes between me and TJ, kind of like going head to head, like a sort of like a challenge video, and it was awesome. Just the sun was out, the vibes up there were great, and the park is kind of shrinking, I guess. There's less and less features every week, but they still have like a good amount of features in the Whistler Park, and there's a great flow to it. And it's just at that point now where you can just go up, have fun, hit some jumps or boxes or rails if you want to, or just ride through and just have fun and mess around. So, and there's also like no lines up on the mountain too, so that's really nice. And there's also a few. There's like a good snake run towards the end of the run too that takes you back to the chair. So between the park, the snake run, and all the people up there, it's really fun. As long as it's like a decent day. Today it was just I just stayed down because of that rain and the black clouds. I think they were calling for some thunder and lightning too, so that helped to keep me off the mountain today. And Lazy Bag Bones 5 wants to know, have you boarded in Michigan? No, never boarded. I don't think I've ever been to Michigan at all. And JDub8 says, you guys should come to Vermont and bring snow. Yeah, that's it's possible. Yeah, I've heard there's some great things in Vermont. Mr. C Note says, where's Chris at? Yeah, Chris, he's still here in Whistler. Always seen him around, and yeah, I'm sure he's gonna get back onto making some YouTube videos soon too. I know he's got his mountain bike out, and yeah, we'll see if he does any snowboarding with us this summer. And Hank says Snow World is coming to the USA. Oh, cool. So if you guys don't know, Snow World is like an indoor snow slope. And there's a few in Europe, so that'd be great if we could get some in the US. All right. Brazilian guy says, "Are you enjoying the YouTube life?" Yeah, the YouTube life is pretty cool. Just trying to put out lots of different videos. I guess it's different for sure than a regular job because everything is 100% depending on yourself putting out the content, and yeah, it's pretty cool. It's different. I feel like every week there's new challenges and new things to learn. So, and balancing how much that work-life balance and not trying to. Sometimes you can go overboard with it too. There's times in the winter where we'd snowboard all day, film all day, come home, edit videos all night, and then just go to sleep and then wake up and do that again. And that's not sustainable. You can't do that forever. You got to kind of have a mix. But yeah, loving the YouTube life. Want to keep it rolling, keep the channel growing, and just keep trying to make better videos for you guys too. So yeah, it's good. Thanks for watching from Brazil. Frobe says, hey Kevin, just got a free board off my friend. There's some rust on the edges. Is there a way you suggest I can remove the rusting? Yeah, if you got a free board off of your friend, I'd recommend just taking into a shop somewhere where they can tune the board up for you. So they can tune your edges, they can fix any issues with the base, or just give you a nice clean wax or possibly a base grind. I would just recommend just taking it into a place that can give you a tune. So you got a free board, so might as well spend $20 or $30 tuning it up to perfection. And I think there are some videos out there on how to tune edges too, so you can get files and things like that to tune up your edges. But if you're not experienced with doing that stuff, I definitely just recommend bringing it into somebody. And Carrie Pierce is on here. What's up, Carrie? Hope you guys are doing well. Charlie Pitts, are you planning to come to Cardrona this season? Yeah, absolutely, man. Yeah, definitely going to be coming back to Cardrona. Hopefully late August, early September time, we'll be down there. Bad Rider says, hey Kev, if you ever feel like giving up that Yes 420, yeah, man, yeah, I'll bring it to Australia for you if you're interested, or if you want to pay for the shipping, I could send it out to you too. Guang Yi Cal says, "Hey Kevin, I haven't seen you riding the Deep Thinker for a while. Something wrong with the board?" Nothing wrong with the board, but I guess it's just once I picked up the Orca, that became my favorite board to ride in powder. And then now that I've got the GNU Space Case, that's the one I like to ride in the park. So I guess the Burton Deep Thinker just kind of, it's just over here to on my side here. And I guess it just kind of, I don't know, I've ridden it a few times since in powder, and it is pretty fun. But yeah, I guess I just found a couple boards that I liked better. But yeah, it's still a great board. It's like a great all mountain, kind of do everything board. You can take it into the park, you can take it into powder. So it's still a great board for doing everything, but I guess I found 2 other boards that are a bit more better at doing specific things. And Brazilian guy is watching from Seattle. Oh, Brazilian guy, you're in Seattle. Very cool. And Ryan T says, "Has Jill got on the new board yet? You should have more of her on the channel. It'll inspire my girlfriend to come out with me on the snow more often." Yeah, Ryan, she did have one day on the board. She got the GNU Velvet, and we were gonna make a video that day, but it ended up kind of being cloudy and rainy. So it wasn't a great day to make a video, and she hasn't been up snowboarding since. So I definitely want to get Jill into more videos, but yeah, she hasn't been up too much lately. But I guess we may have to wait till next season to get Jill into some more videos, because there's only a few days left. I think she's working all weekend, but yeah, we'll definitely get Jill in more videos next season. Catman Man Snow says to smash the like button. That would be awesome. We got 25 likes. Ooh, 77 people watching. Awesome. And I just noticed we got a super chat. Just gonna check out the super chat. So super chat from JDub8. Awesome, JDub8. Thanks for the support, man. And Jack Ripper with the $5 super chat. Thanks for the support. He says, you ever change your stance for conditions or board, such as POW board? When changing your stance angles, what difference do you feel or notice? Yeah, Jack, absolutely do change my stance. So on a powder day, you want to move your stance more towards the tail of your snowboard. And what I typically do is my front foot, I'll have the angle at about 15 because I'm riding in one direction. So you want to have your foot angled more forward. And then the back foot, I might bring it to, let me see if I can do this with my hand. So I won't have it at 15 as well. I'll have it at maybe like -9. So that's just a bit of a more directional one-way stance in the powder. And so you definitely feel that for steering. And then also by moving your stance towards your tail, it's going to, through the powder, it's going to allow the nose of your board to float a little bit easier, which just makes snowboarding through powder just that much easier, to have a larger nose and smaller tail. So yeah, it definitely helps. And then for park, you want to have a totally twin stance, or that's the way that I like it. So 15 in the front, -15 in the back, perfectly centered on the board. And that way, if you're riding switch or whatever you're doing, it's going to ride the exact same landing a 180 or anything like that. All right, so I hope that answered your questions. And yeah, thanks for the super chat. And yeah, we got TJ here too. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up, dude?
Come on in, sit down.
How's the day going?
Good.
What's up, guys? Good to see everybody.
Dude, you can't see them. They're not here.
You know, I can see their names.
Nice. Awesome. Yeah, thanks for what have you been up to? Were you looking at new boots?
Not yet. That's what I'm gonna do right after this. Gonna head to the Circle and
nice.
Yeah, see what they got going on. I've kind of narrowed it down to 3 boots that I think I want. The TM3, considering maybe going back to those. The Ride Fuse, and maybe some Vans boots. So
nice.
Yeah.
Be careful with those 32s.
I know that heel pocket can be aggressive.
Dude, my feet got destroyed. Well, yeah, just what? Well, maybe your feet. You know, we got totally different feet, so.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I had a good experience with the TM3s last time. Yeah, I think maybe better than the Adidas. So.
Those are pretty soft too, though, right? The TM3s were soft.
They did soften up, so that's something to consider.
Yeah, there's so many things to consider between like, softness versus like, but you also don't want a really chunky, heavy boot either, right? Kind of like,
Yeah, so it's a tough call. I don't know. The Ride Fuse could be cool, kind of with the lace up and the boa going on, but.
Is the Ride Fused, are those pretty stiff, the Ride Fuse?
I think they're rated as like a medium stiff, like 6 or 7 out of 10. But I've never even tried them on, so I don't know. But they seem cool. They got a urethane tongue, urethane high back, or not high back, but a spine in the boot, and then you got the standard lace and the tongue tied boa to like tighten down on the inside. So
have you had boa boots before?
No.
Wow.
And so these are just, the boa is just for the inside of the boot. So it's not really, it's still like a lace up boot.
Okay.
But it's got an extra feature.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know. We'll see, man.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. I'm looking forward to see what you land on.
I know it's time. I gotta come up with something.
I just want to like know how they compare, and because I know the Adidas boots are pretty like low profile and like light and stuff too, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. I really would like to stick to a size 9 if I can. Like when I was on the TM3s, 9.5 fit perfect. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. There's some variables for sure.
Nice. All right, so you want to help me out with these questions?
Yeah.
All right, so Orange Please says, hey Kev, would you say you prefer an asymmetrical twin board or a true twin board? I prefer the asym. It's just like, why not? Might as well have it. Like, it is more difficult to make a heel turn than it is to make a toe turn. So, and you're standing sideways on the board, so it is different. So whatever helps. Yeah, might as well make snowboarding easier and more fun.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I feel the same way, man. I feel if the board that you're looking at, and you like all the other parts of the board, and it has an asym, then more power to it. But I don't know if I would go out of my way for it, but I definitely think it doesn't hurt. It's a cool feature. It's noticeable.
But if you had like the option between two boards and they're exact same, and one had the asym as well,
I'd probably go asym.
I think so. Me too. Yeah. I don't know if it's like one of those things. Yeah, it's not like a game changer, but it is like, it's like, you might as well.
Yeah, I mean, it's noticeable for sure.
Yeah. Jack Ripper says Mammoth is awesome. Lots of mountain, lots of terrain, or large mountain, lots of terrain. Yeah, it is awesome.
Yeah, I saw in the first couple of minutes of the live chat, I snuck on for a sec, and someone said Mammoth is open into August now.
Apparently, yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome.
We should get down there.
I know.
And Blue Rain says, when would you like come to New Zealand for a season again? I think we're gonna get there like end of August, beginning of September.
Yeah.
Back to Cardrona, you think?
I think, that's where I would want to go for sure. Cardrona.
Stay in Wanaka,
catch that late season kind of fun park weather.
And David says, hey Kev, you got any new 2020 boards you want to try this season? I haven't done too much research yet into the 2020 boards that I'm really looking forward to trying, but I'm sure that they'll pop up.
Oh yeah, there's definitely there's always so many boards.
The one board I am pretty interested in checking out the GNU Headspace. When we go to High Cascade, we'll have the option to try some demo boards. Any one or two boards that's on your mind for High Cascade?
I don't know exactly what they're gonna have there, but I'd like to get on some Rome boards if they have any. Some of the DC boards I haven't been able to try yet. I'd like to get on like the Mega. If they have any Yes boards, just some of the brands in general that I haven't been able to ride too much. If they have them there, I'd like to hop on them.
Nice. S Sailbot is watching from Russia. Thanks, man. Blue Rain. Hopefully I would have the opportunity to meet you in NZ Queenstown in the future. Yeah, I'm sure we'll be in Queenstown at some point too. So definitely, maybe. It's fun to hang out in Queenstown. They got some good restaurants, and they got that Oh, what was that, like, maze thing that we did?
The escape room.
The escape room, that was fun.
Head back there with David, maybe.
Yep.
Oh, I don't know if David's going to be in the South Island this year.
We'll drag him out there to, like, film or
gotta
just
come
to hang out.
Just to hang out in Queenstown.
Philip says, hello, Kevin. Would you visit the Pacific Northwest? Thanks. Yeah, we're kind of in that right now. Yeah, we're there. Whistler's, I don't know. I guess in Canada we don't call it the Pacific Northwest, but we'll be driving through Washington and Oregon on the way to Mount Hood. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a different country, but Whistler counts as the Pacific Northwest.
So everyone is yelling, shouting out TJ.
Hey, what's up, guys? Thanks, everybody.
So Johnny Snipe says you should wait till the next season drops the Vans 202. Look insane.
Oh man,
dude, just wait, man.
I can't wait any longer. I want to get something before, we do these trips to Mount Hood, if we end up in Mammoth or, going to Chile and all that stuff. I can't ride the Adidas anymore. They actually broke, like some of the lacing, the stitching broke, and now they're just like, they're so soft.
Yeah, I feel like too, it's like that combination. If the boots are soft and you're riding like wet conditions and mixed with the heat, it's just gonna make like any boot soft. So, dude, yeah, you want to protect not just like for performance, but also just for your own ankle stability and stuff.
Absolutely, man. And now the Adidas, even here, which it's going to be even slushier on Hood, they're letting some water in now, so my feet are starting to get wet by the end of the day. So yeah, it's time.
Pete's Coffee 31 says, any board recommendations for when the conditions are usually icy? Been looking at the LibTech Terrain Wrecker. Thoughts? I don't know about the Terrain Wrecker, but yeah, I'm big on the LibTech and GNU. Any board that has got the multiple contact points to give you that extra grip on ice.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Yeah, the Jones boards have that as well.
Yeah, Jones have it. LibTech, GNU, Arbor has like a mellower version of it.
Are there any other boards that come out of there that have got magnet traction?
Rosignol boards. You could look at some Rosies. I think that might be it for the magnet traction style. Boards that have the mid bite. That's very similar to the Grip Tech. They've beefed that up, so that could be worth checking out too.
JW8, what's a great true twin for POW? I'm always switching.
The ultimate compromise.
Yeah, are some of the Yes boards a bit more like twinish?
What
was that? Was there a board called the Yes 2020?
Oh yeah.
Was that like a switch POW board or like a twin POW board?
It is. Yeah, that one's very unique. It's got the powder hole, so it's like a weird 3D tip and tail going on that's supposed to help float, and it's a twin. Another one that's kind of like same philosophy as the Battalion Magic Carpet.
Oh yeah.
And those are really the only two true twins that have like something specifically added for POW that I know of.
And they're fat too.
Yeah, they're a
like
little
volume
wider.
Shifted and
the S 2020 especially. The Magic Carpets, it's not super wide, but like just looking at like a cam rocker board, a board that has like some rock, a good amount of rocker in the tips would be better than your typical twin. But
yeah, so there's a couple. Maybe that's something that'll be more in the future, like a true twin POW boards.
Yeah, those are the two right now, I think.
Awesome. I'm just gonna scroll down a bit. So in 2 minutes, gonna announce the giveaway. So for a giveaway, we're doing SPC beanie, hat.
Oh snap! And some stickers.
Oh, the stickers. Oh, the stickers are in this envelope here. But yeah, we got some stickers.
Nice. That's awesome. How are you gonna choose the winner?
So maybe I'll get you to help me. I'm just gonna like randomly pick somebody.
Cool.
Or maybe I'll scroll and then you say stop and I'll just put my finger on somebody's name.
I like it.
Yeah, and then whoever it is, just send me a DM on Instagram at SnowboardProCamp.
Sweet, man.
So Jack Ribber says, yes, boys, till August. They just informed us.
Talking about Mammoth.
Yeah, Mammoth, open till August.
Wild. So 4th of July, snowboarding.
Wow. Patrick Howery, what advice would you give a new boarder only one season for getting comfortable with going fast? What advice would you give?
I would say the two things that come to mind is getting comfortable controlling your speed so that you can slow down when you want to when you get kind of faster than you've gone before, and keeping a little bit of weight on your toes or your heels so you're not flat base. Those are the two things that first came to mind. I don't know. What about you?
Nice. Yeah, no, that's good advice. Yeah, it's like the more you have control over your edges, like the faster you can go, because you feel like when you are going that fast speed that you can just use your edges to control yourself and slow yourself down. So,
Yeah.
And I think like, yeah, just what else can you do? Yeah, it's like when you're flat based, yeah, that like what you said too, it can be harder to stay in control, because when your base is flat, you're just gliding.
Start getting kicked around a little bit if there's any like uneven spots in the snow.
Yeah. Also, for going at high speeds, like look ahead so that you can see really what's coming and you can start to anticipate things.
Oh, definitely.
So yeah, if you're going fast, but if you look ahead, you know what's coming, then it can be easier to be like, okay, now I need to start controlling my speed at this point, because if I don't, I'm going to run into some trouble. Also, keeping your knees bent so that if you have any bumps or anything to absorb at a high speed, then you can absorb the bump instead of it kicking you around.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you give good advice, even though you're not like a formally trained snowboard coach or instructor or anything.
I mean, I've spent a lot of time hanging out with you,
Yeah, so no, it's good. It's good. And your advice, I feel like, because you want to keep it like in basic terms. You don't need no fancy language to be giving people advice.
We just gotta try to think what's helped me, and that's all I can do, man.
Yeah, you got it. And Nathan Sue says, "Is the Snowboard Addiction balance bar worth the money?" I don't know if it's worth the money, but they gave me one, and I really enjoy using it. I've hurt myself a few times using it, but it's it's really fun. Yeah, I don't know if I would buy one because they are a little bit expensive. So it's kind of up to you. It's like if you think it's worth it, it is really fun.
It does help.
It does help. Yeah.
I don't know if I have a strong opinion on that. I think if you have the budget for it, why not? But if you're like stressing out about it and it's like kind of a big deal, maybe not.
If you think it's too expensive, yeah, you can also just like customize something yourself. So TJ actually has a video on the channel where you like tape some shoes to like an old skateboard deck.
Yeah, just duct tape, old shoes, old skate deck, 2-liter bottle. It sounds ghetto saying it like that, but it works very well.
So you fill up the 2-liter bottle with water, and then you can like hop onto that and balance on it.
Yeah, don't use a 2-liter that's still filled with soda. Not a good idea.
And then you just tape up the lid so it doesn't come off. Awesome, guys. Yeah, thanks. So I got to do the giveaway. So how should we? let's just answer this one super chat from Matthew Sweeney, $14.99 Australia. Awesome. Thanks so much for the super chat, man. He says, what would be your top 5 must-have boards in your board shed? P.S. Got yours and TJ stickers in the mail this week, and they look great on my board. Thanks heaps. Awesome. Thanks, Matt. Yeah. Appreciate the support too. So top 5 boards.
That's tough, man.
Here, I'll go first with a few. So,
okay.
LibTech Orca. Well, I feel like I have my top 5 boards here. So the Orca by LibTech, the Space Case GNU, DOA by Capita. That's 3. What else? Oh, the Jones. What's that thing called over there?
The
Solution.
The Solution.
Jones Solution split board.
Oh man.
So I've got 4, and then maybe have like you can have like a girl's board so that your girlfriend could use it. So the GNU Velvet. There's 5.
Perfect. I feel like I definitely want to list more than 5, but I would go right now. I think I would go for the Battalion Surfer for POW board. You know, I think I'm going to name a lot of the boards I have in my quiver right now as well. Arbor Westmark Camber for all mountain, like all mountain freestyle. Definitely would want to have a split board. So if I could do it, I have the Explorer right now, but if I could do it again, I think I'd probably go for the Solution as well.
Nice.
Maybe something kind of more jibby, like the Yes Greats, and a Battalion Evil Twin, probably, just for like jumps.
Nice.
I'll go with that. Was that 5? I think that was 5.
Nice, yeah. Dude. We probably could have named each other's top 5.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, and Chuck Van says, Kevin versus TJ, what's your butter? Who wins? Yeah, you'll have to find out. That's going to be the next video.
Oh, yeah. Did you tell him about that already?
I think I mentioned it. I don't know if he's directly referencing that, but yeah, that's going to be the next video. It's going to be a 360 butter challenge between me and TJ.
Yeah, it was really fun, actually, trying some butter variations that neither of us have ever tried. It should be a fun video.
Yeah, it was really fun. All right, so let's do the giveaway.
Okay, giveaway
so,
time.
Here, you.
Oh, pressure.
Here, you hold the stuff.
Okay.
Just like hold it.
So we got a hat, 5-panel hat, beanie, some stickers.
Yeah, we got a sticker pack in this envelope. I think it's in the envelope, or did it all? I think the stickers fell out.
I think a couple of them fell. There's one in the hat here, or 2 of them are in the hat.
Oh, they went into the hat. All right, so we got some SPC stickers as well. And all right, so what do I'll scroll, and then you say stop.
Sure, scroll up, say stop, and then
let's see how far we can go.
Yeah, let it load up a little bit first.
Letting it load.
Okay. You want to go back down, and then we'll do it this time?
Yeah, and then you just tell me to stop, and then the winner will get the pack.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
Stop.
All right, read the name.
Adrian Anaya.
All right, that's not who I stopped on, but Adrian Anaya. Yeah, you're the winner.
It was like right in between 2 people.
All right. You read it. So yeah, Adrian Anaya, you're the winner. So all you have to do is DM me on Instagram, and you won the sticker pack. Adrian Anaya.
Man. It's nice stuff. You're gonna be stoked.
I gotta give a second pack away because I had my finger on somebody else when I stopped it, and I feel kind of bad because. It's hard to see, but El Stacker Adventures, I had my finger on you too, man. So it was between the lines, yeah. So if it was right between the lines, then Adrian Anaya and El Stacker Adventures. Cool.
Sweet. Awesome.
This worked out better, giving away 2 packs. Yeah,
dude,
perfect.
Awesome, man.
Yeah, thanks for helping.
People, yeah.
Sweet. So El Stacker Adventures, DM me on Instagram, man, and Adrian Anaya also. Message me on Instagram, DM. There we go. Congrats, guys. All right, let's
Hopefully
go.
They're still on the chat and they can see that.
Yeah. If they're not on here, just let them know. Somebody give them a call. All right, so another super chat from Justin Visey. What's up, Justin, man? Couldn't decide between the Falcors and Atlas bindings, so I just bought them both.
Nice.
That way I have the options for different terrain. Yeah, good choice, man. # Taco Fund. Justin, man, and also you can let us know what you think are better too. So
yeah,
help the people make a decision.
That's what's up, man.
And the Falcors are they're like the stiffer like carbon fiber ones.
Yeah, they're stiffer and lighter, so that'll be an interesting comparison for sure.
Wow. Yeah, thank you guys all for the super chats. Thanks for the support. And we got, all right, let's see if anybody's commenting on the, so Bad Rider says, congrats, El Stacker and Adrian. Yeah, with my finger, I guess, it was like kind of right in between too, so. I was looking at one and you were looking at the other.
I should let you read it.
No, it's all good. It was like this. Yeah, I had my finger right in between. That's funny.
Yeah.
No, it worked out better.
Yeah,
worked out better.
More winners.
Yeah. That's funny.
Still got the people.
And Adrian is still on. Okay, cool. Yeah, love you too. Awesome. Super happy
man.
that you won.
Sick. I'm sure El Stacker is going to be. Oh, there he is.
Oh, El Stacker says cool. All right.
Yeah. I saw he's got a new video that went up today too. I got to check it out.
Oh, sweet.
Popped up.
Yeah, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to do a giveaway every live chat every Friday. So.
Nice.
Oh, I was thinking about changing the live chat to Thursdays.
Interesting. Why switching it to Thursdays? Just do you think it'll be easier that way, or?
That way, if people are, I feel like a lot of people go out on Friday nights.
That is true. Yeah.
So if people are out, they're hanging out with friends. Maybe Thursday is more of like a hang out by yourself and watch a live stream night, and Friday is like socialize with all your friends kind of night.
That makes sense. No, I get that.
What do you guys think? Should I move it to Thursday? Let's see. Thursday means less bar time. Less bar time or more bar time?
Less bar time. I don't know.
Thirsty Thursday?
Nah. I mean, I haven't heard that in years.
Our little two sister says, yeah, Thursday. Kevin says Thursday. Friday and Thursday.
Both.
Morgan, I'd watch any day.
Awesome.
Brandon says Friday. Azak says, yeah, Thursday. Patrick says, I'd like Thursday. Chuck, Thursday night is Friday morning in New Zealand. Okay.
Yeah.
Why don't you just live stream your entire life? Yeah. Why?
We've actually joked about doing like a 24-hour live stream, or I've seen people online do like a week-long live stream.
Oh, wow.
Like that,
it's like Mr. Beast style or something.
It would just get too weird, like live streaming while you're sleeping and stuff. Going to the bathroom.
Any day. So people are saying any day, but I feel like, let me see, 1, 2, 3 Thursdays, 1 Friday, 4, 5 Thursdays, 6 Thursdays. I think
it's definitely more Thursdays.
All right. So let's, Bad Rider says Friday. Oh, Robert says because, Friday, Saturday morning in Australia is perfect. Oh, man, this is tough. Nathan says Wednesday. Patrick says Thursday.
Some food for thought, I guess.
All right, so, we'll do, I think I'm going to go move it to Thursdays.
Try out Thursdays
I'll
for
try,
a little while.
Yeah, try it out. Try out Thursdays.
Yeah, I can always change it on the fly.
Yeah. Are you going to stick with Mondays?
I'm going to stick with Mondays.
Nice.
Yeah.
But because I'm changing it to Thursday, maybe to say sorry to everyone that likes it on Friday, I'll just do the giveaways. Do a giveaway every Thursday.
There you go. That's huge, man. That's awesome.
Awesome. So, TJ, when's the next video coming out on Board Archive?
Next video is going to be coming out tomorrow, and it's going to be kind of sharing my thoughts and tips on how to do a backside rodeo.
Oh, nice.
So.
Oh, yeah, I was there for that one. Yeah.
You were there. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, thanks for helping with that. And if any of you guys have been wanting to try some flips, I think a rodeo is a great one to be one of the first, either the first one or second flip that you try. So.
Cool. Yeah. So check out TJ on Board Archive. I'll put a link below, and he's putting out great snowboard videos as well over there.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, and also doing a live chat on Monday on Board Archive too.
Yes.
Cool. Awesome. Well, thanks, guys. Also, links below. Sorry for everyone that didn't win, but congrats to the winners. But if you guys want to pick up some Snowboard Pro Camp merch, there's links below too. And thank you guys all for tuning in this week. Shout out to everyone that did the super chat. And have a great weekend, guys.
Yeah, guys. Glad to be on here and hang out with you guys for a bit.
Yeah, thanks for jumping in.
Definitely.
All right. Well, have a great weekend, guys. Thanks to